Hello again, it's Mika. Sorry this background isn't as scenic as my last video, but I just got kind of lazy today, so I'm shooting it in our backyard, which has yet to be landscaped for this season. But anyway, let's get into it. This video is going to cover May 1st, which is a Sunday, through Saturday, May 14th. And for the first, we have the sun sextiling Neptune, which is great for daydreaming, increased intuition, or psychic abilities. Just a good day to be creative, listen to music, loaf around. You know, if you can't do that and you have to work, well, just try to squeeze some time in, you know, during a break or when you get home from work. And then coming up on the second is what I'm titling a moon day. We have several aspects that the moon is making to other planets, but for the most part, the moon is the major player for the day. So therefore, it's one of those days where you don't want your emotions to get the best of you. So just try to be calm and take a deep breath, go with the flow. Don't act on pure emotion and just think first. Next, on the 3rd, we have the moon trining Mars. Again, just be brave. Be a leader, be cautious, and be careful as Mars is retrograde, so people are going to try to exert more energy than they really have, and accidents can happen. On the 4th, again, it's another moon day with several aspects, so, you know, just mind your thoughts, mind what you say, and try not to take what people say too personally that day. The 5th, which is, I title it a Venus day, because Venus is quincunxing Mars, and the moon is moving into Taurus, which again is ruled by Venus, and the moon is also quincunxing Mars, and Venus is quincunxing Mars that day, so a lot of Venus energy going on. It's also Cinco de Mayo, so be patient, show some restraint if any tension arises, but just try to enjoy the day, because I think even though tensions may arise, you can still have that beautiful Venus energy. Just try to play into that, and plus the sun will still be in Venus as well, so, you know, just go for the passionate, luxurious things of life. Eat some good food, go out and have some drinks, margaritas if you want. And also, it is Superman, Henry Cavill's birthday, so hey, we should all help him celebrate and just go out and enjoy ourselves. On the 6th, it's another moon day. The moon is going to be in Taurus, but we also have a new moon occurring at 3:29 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time, because I'm on the East Coast. And the moon will also trine Pluto and conjunct Mercury after the new moon arises later that day. The moon trining Pluto could bring up some deeper emotions in terms of transformation, death, even sex, you know. And also having the moon conjunct Mercury, it's going to bring your emotions and conversations a little more emotional depth to them. But again, still a pretty enjoyable day. Just watch your emotions, don't let them get the best of you. For the 7th, the sun is trining Pluto. Use this energy to transform yourself or a situation. Again, we do have multiple planets retrograde during this time, so, you know, think before you speak. Don't take any bold leaps or moves. Don't quit those jobs. Just try to tough it out. Now, of course, you know, if you're let go, that's out of your hands, but try not to make any big sudden moves that day. Just try to go with the flow. And the moon is going to enter Gemini that day as well. The 8th is another moon day, possibly tense. Just lie low, take your time, think for yourself, keep to yourself if you want to, as best as possible. If you work with the public, just try to steal away a few breaks here and there and just take some deep breaths, listen to some music. The 9th Jupiter finally goes stationary direct at 13 degrees of Virgo. Yay! This is excellent news for everybody, as Jupiter loves to just help everyone out and be as upbeat and beneficial as possible. Jupiter has been sleeping for quite some time now, but it will start going direct, stationary direct, on May 9th at 8:14 a.m. And Venus will also be sextiling Neptune that day, so you might want to just relax, plan a trip, pamper yourself, and as the day progresses, the moon will enter Cancer, which is its home sign, and the moon loves to be in Cancer. The 10th is another moon day, could be quite emotional, but Venus is also trining the now moving Jupiter, so follow what makes you happy in life. It could turn out to be a very positive day if you allow it to be. On the 11th, Venus quincunxes Saturn, so it might be a day where you're forced to reassess your friendships and your relationships. Life might take on a slightly more serious side, but try to get some laughs in there where you can. Try not to be so serious, and this is coming from somebody who is always struggles to not be so serious, even though I do love to laugh. And the moon also enters Leo that day on the 11th, which is great because Leos do love to have a good time, and they're all about love and having fun. On the 12th, it's another moon day, so again, watch your emotions. Mercury is trining Pluto. Both are retrograde, so reassessing things from the past, deep conversations, deep thoughts can come to the surface. It's not a bad thing at all. And since Mercury is going to be in Taurus, there could be discussions about money, partnerships, and also relationships and how money factors into those relationships. With Taurus, it's all about wealth in the material world. So, think Madonna. Friday the 13th. You know what? This is actually one of my favorite days of, this 2-week period that I'm talking about. Friday the 13th, we have Mercury conjunct Venus, so it's cozying up next door to Venus. And I think that's a great thing. This could be very harmonious energy, wonderful conversations, thoughts, interactions with people. It's really going to be a good time to just show love to those that you care about, or even strangers. Sometimes smiling at somebody can really brighten their day. Also, Venus is trining Pluto, so it could add a little intensity to the energy, but just work with it. Be honest with people if they ask, and even if they don't ask, just be honest with people. But, kind of back off and give them time to process whatever is discussed. You don't want to come on too strong. You want to still be able to work with that lovely Venus-Mercury conjunction going on. And also, overnight, the moon will be entering Virgo. So again, positive. And on the 14th, to end this 2-week period, on that Saturday, the moon is squaring Mars. So it does open the door for some drama, for some tension, for emotions, me. Just relax, take a deep breath. If you're fortunate enough to be off from work that day, just, listen to music, do yoga, sleep, say some positive affirmations, just project the positive things you want to see. Our minds and our thoughts are very powerful, and I know we're dealing with other people's emotions and energy, and it's not always possible to just, block out that energy, but just try your best to, not take whatever is said so personally and just go with the flow, or just, hibernate for the day if you want to. My favorite days for this 2-week period are the 1st, the 5th, the 9th, the 10th, and 13th. And, I don't want anybody to get mad just because I'm picking these 5 days as my favorite days. I'm just basing this information, you know, my choices off of the transits that are going on. Some days where I say, hey, you know, the energy could be a little bit tense, you end up having a great day. You know, the energy is weird like that. And we all have free will and free, you know, freedom of speech, freedom of choice. So you make out of these days what you want to make out of it. I say positive affirmations every day before I even step out of bed. I can say them sometimes at work, especially if I really need it. And I can say it at the end of the day. Just try to keep that positivity flowing. Buy some crystals if you need to. Buy some sage to smudge out the negativity. Do whatever you can to make life more peaceful. And if you enjoy these daily snippets or snapshots of what's going on in the skies, please hit me up. You can contact me by emailing me at mysticmika81@aol.com, and I will do your chart for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to write to me and let me know what's going on. Please like, share, and subscribe to these videos. As many people that can learn about me, you know, and the services that I provide, the better. And I just want to say thank you to those of you who are finding my channel every day and watching my videos. Alright, take care, and I will be back in 2 weeks to finish out the remainder of May. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Bye.